Good evening, classmates. Good evening, ma'am. Our study is about microchip in voltage regulation. What is a microchip? Microchip is a small electronic device that is printed on the surface of small wafer silicon that usually contains transistors, thousands of transistors, resistors, and other elements. It is a small semiconductor used to relay information through specific electrical characteristics. It is used in high-tech computing device, but in fact, it is more probably used in low-tech devices like televisions, radio, telephones, refrigerators, microwave, and electronic ovens. It is beneficial in engineers, mostly in our engineering students. It can help us. It can help us, especially in making project of a voltage regulation, because it provides low cost, and few external components. Individuals benefit information about the use of microchip. They will benefit data that will serve as a stored knowledge among them. Citizens also profit ideas that may help them to support production of microchip. They may also be the key to the success of this production because they can share information that will build a better future. For me, I call this microchip as the brain of the circuit, or the main part of the circuit, because of its small size. Even in its small size, it is the most functional. It is the main part, or the very important, because it is the device that performs many actions, unlike components that are limited in actions. Microchip is a small semiconductor component built with many electronic components such as thousands of transistors, capacitors, resistors, through specific characteristics. It is also called as an integrated circuit, usually placed in a surface of small silicon, considered to be one of the most small electronic component, yet functions a lot. Definition of the term microchip. It is an integrated circuit formed on a single piece of silicon. About microchip will be presented by Rox.
I'm going to define microchip. Microchip is a small semiconductor used to relay information through a specific electrical characteristics. It is formed on a single piece of silicon about the size of a pinhead. Microchip is at the heart of many electronics known today, such as computers, televisions, amplifiers, radio tuners, and many appliances. Microchip, the entire revolution of electronics is based on microchips, because without the small size and the power of microchip, most of the gadgets would be too large to use. Microchip also plays an important role in voltage regulation, because it can handle an easier and safer flow of the circuit because of its size, and its size gives importance to this kind of component, because the smaller the size, the more the availability of the circuit to handle less error in powering of it. And the next topic, the concept of the microchip, will be discussed
today. I'm Elizabeth Santos, and I'm going to discuss about the concept of microchip in voltage regulation. But before anything else, I would like to give some brief information about how microchip was invented. It seems that the integrated circuit was destined to be invented. Two separate inventors, unaware of each other's activities, invented almost identical integrated circuits, or IC, at nearly the same time. Jack Kilby, an engineer with a background in ceramic base, silk-screen circuit boards and transistor-based hearing aids started working for Texas Instruments in 1958. A year earlier, research engineer Robert Noyce had co-founded the Fairchild Semiconductor Corporation. From 1958 to 1959, both electrical engineers were working on an answer to the same dilemma. In designing a complex electronic machine like a computer, it was always necessary to increase the number of components involved in order to make technical advances. The monolith, or formed from a single crystal integrated circuit, placed the previous separated transistors, capacitors, and all the connecting wiring onto a single crystal or chip made of semiconductor material. Kilby used germanium while Noyce used silicon for the semiconductor material. And concept of microchip in voltage regulation. Anything that uses electricity these days probably has a microchip in it. A microchip can perform operations of an electrical circuit, which involves moving electricity through logic gates to do anything from using your TV remote or changing the channel to making a call on your cell phone. Microchips, or integrated circuits, or ICs, are low-powered devices with power dissipation rating less than 1 watt. Microchip in voltage regulation is very essential. It plays an important role in regulating voltage in a certain circuit. Because of the characteristics of microchip, it is widely used in most of the devices. The microchip was less an invention than a natural progression of technology. In 1950s, smaller electrical components were needed to fit in aircraft and spacecraft, but also for commercial consumer goods. A transistor replaced vacuum tubes, doing the same job in a fraction of space. Designers began wishing for increasingly smaller components. Microchips are used in more than just high-tech computing devices. Basically, anything that uses electricity these days probably has a microchip in it. A microchip can perform operations of an electrical circuit which involves moving electricity through logic gates to do anything like using TV remotely, to changing the channel, or to make a call on your cell phone. Most microchip or integrated circuits, IC, are low-power devices with power dissipation rating less than 1 watt. However, there are some chips available are capable of handling larger amounts of power, such as 5 watts, or in a larger regulation. Microchip in voltage regulation is very essential. It plays an important role in regulating voltage in a certain circuit. Because of the characteristics of microchip, it is widely used in most of the devices. Microchip profits in voltage regulation because it is small area consuming and performs regulation easier and safer. It provides low cost and few external components. It performs special abilities needed in regulation of the voltage in a specific circuit or design.
Good day, I'm Ana Carissa A. Perez, and I'm going to report about the benefits of the microchip in voltage regulation. The main benefits of a microchip is its small size. A circuit that would be the size of a circuit board can be made into a microchip that is a few meters long. Another major benefit of microchip is its cheapness. Microchip has consistently migrated to smaller feature sizes, allowing more circuitry to be packed in each chip. In general, as the feature size shrinks, almost everything improves. The cost per unit and the switching power and power consumption go down and the speed goes up. Microchip plays an important role in voltage regulation. It benefits most of the use of other elements. Its size allows electronic devices to regulate voltage safer. In addition, it leads to be used in other some ways.
Good day. I am Carolina Cruz and I am discussing about the need for microchip and voltage regulation. Much has changed since early days, but the fundamental design of a microchip is almost the same or likely the same as the earliest models. Microchips, the only difference of this is the number of transistors it writes and the number of elements it contains. Microchip is said to be the heart of any component. Almost all of the appliances have microchips. And example of this are televisions, radios, TV remote controls, or even microwave ovens. The need for microchip and voltage regulation is very high because it functions more and costs less. And now let's go to the conclusions and recommendations about our topic. After the discussions have made, the researcher, us, we came up with the following conclusions. The first one, microchip is very useful nowadays. As I explained earlier, microchip is the most known electronic component. It is the heart of every component, especially in electronic field. The second one, the concept of microchip provides citizens the knowledge on how microchip helps them. It explains that microchip is really important and it helps our daily lives and it gives us more time and things to be better. The third one is the need for microchip to satisfy the needs of citizens. Because of low cost, it is satisfy the needs of the citizens. The fourth one is benefits of microchips are very simple. As I have said earlier, it saves space and it greatly works. The fifth one is by using microchip and voltage regulation, it is safer and less cost. From the above mentioned conclusions, the following recommendations are given. Individuals should know of what microchip could do. The second one, citizens must be able to know the concept of microchip in their daily lives. The third is people must be aware. Because of this study, people will have the awareness of what microchip does in making the devices easier and faster. The fourth one is engineers should be able to invent ways on how they can upgrade more and progress more. And that is our report, our written report and oral report in technical writing.